All right, we're in the shop today here at Abundant Acres, and today we are going to try to get a hoist working. Homemade hoist. Angie's great-grandfather, Hubert, he was all the time tinkering, making things, and I am going to try to get it running, working, and put up in my garage. And it's just for small stuff. I mean, I'm gonna say it's probably only probably about 500 pounds. It's probably the max that I would ever want to lift with it. And that might actually be too much, but I've seen 500 pounds swinging off of it at great grandpa's house. So anyway, it's just a switcher. It'll switch AC, forward, reverse, runs electric motor. Trolley part of it is over here sitting on the four-wheelers, and I'll show you the mechanism, because Hubert just had a way of making things work. I mean, I don't know how else to say that. He just had a way of, he could make anything work. But today, and I'm gonna say that this thing probably has not been operational in, I'm gonna say at least 8 years, maybe 10. Anyway, after all the mice nests and everything else that are in it, I better clean it out a little bit. So I scraped it out, I cleaned it out, and I'll show you where we're going from here. All right, here's the control. Basically it runs in, and you got your coil up, and then a pull in, which you can see that's kind of stuck. And this one here is your down. So basically one will go in and the other one comes out. It's just on a rocker. Got a breaker for safety. Looks like right here the mice have done a number on that, so probably gonna have to fix that. This one here is missing a wire nut, and I'm just gonna give it a quick spray down real quick with just contact cleaner, just to see if I can free a bunch of this stuff up. Okay, obviously not with that can because it's empty. Depressurized. All right, we're gonna give it a quick spray down. Make sure you clean everything up pretty good. And if you're not using fast dry contact cleaner, do not plug it in, because obviously this is a contactor and it's an open contactor. So it's gonna flash, it's gonna spark. That's why it's in a metal box. So make sure all your components are dry. Take an air gun and blow it out real good and make sure that everything's dry before you even try to plug it in or operate it, because obviously contact cleaner, brake cleaner, all those kind of cleaners are flammable. So we're going to repair some of these wires, and this one's kind of short, so I think we're just going to loosen up this grommet over here and just pull more wire in, because it's probably got a 10-foot cord on it or so, and I don't think I'm going to need that. But I just kind of want to make sure, go through it, make sure it even works after all this before I even try to go and hook it up. So I'm just pushing more wire in so that I can get this wire, since it's all frayed. And then obviously I got to get a wire nut for this one. So I'm gonna grab some tools and we'll get back to it. Mine is unplugged. Never touch an open panel. Make sure it's always unplugged. Like I said, I'm sure Hubert built this out of what he had laying around in the garage. So all we're gonna do is just try to make it work. Revive it. Just want to go through before I even try to plug it in, make sure that everything is looks good and not shorted, that kind of thing. So All we're doing is twisting this around, making that tight. Make a loop. You want your loop to go to the end, so that way when you are tightening it up, it goes with the screw instead of against it, like so. And while we're here, we're just going to go down these, make sure every one of these are tight. Oh yeah, that one's loose. Yeah, that one's a little loose. When we're here, we might as well just go through and do them all. Okay. And don't ask me what all these components came out of, because obviously I don't have a clue. That's a piece of house breaker there. This is just the switcher forward and backwards, and it's hard telling where he got that from. I'm gonna grab a couple new wire nuts to put back over these. You guys look at it real quick, see if you see any loose wires or any bare wires besides this one here. Oh, look at there, that one's sticking out. Ooh, that's a sleeper. You guys see that? See that one little piece of wire sticking out right there of that wire nut? Those are the ones that'll reach out and get you. You don't even know it. You don't even see them. Let me grab some wire nuts. All right, found some wire nuts. I'm gonna loosen this other grommet up, slide this wire in, give us a little more room to work with. That way, we got plenty. Okay, yeah, I don't like that one. Where's that sleeper at? There it is. See them wires frayed out of there? That there is no good. No good. We're just going to cut this off. Like so. Cut that off because it's way too long. And we're going to bring it back together with these where it all belongs. Okay. And obviously we got this one here, which is, take a look at it and see what it looks like here. That one don't look too bad. And all this is just to check it. I don't want to plug it all in and watch sparks fly. Have arc fest. Okay, this one's on. This one's on. This one's on. We'll tuck these down in here so they're not messing with that coil falling back and forth. All right, anybody see anything else that looks like it's loose, wrong, right, indifferent? See anything? I don't see anything else. Make sure the breaker works. Contactors going in and out. Coils are working. All right, let me tighten up these wire grommets here. All right, I'm gonna take the air gun to it one more time and blow all of it out real good, and then we'll plug it in and go from there. I don't know, I probably could go buy just a little crane lift at Harbor Freight, but wouldn't be great grandpa's then. Great grandpa made it, so might as well use it. So anyway, here we go. We're gonna plug her in and see what's going on with it. And all we're doing is trying to switch the motor back and forth. It's a up and down door switch. That's it. So we'll see if we can't get her to work. All right. Hit the plug it in. I heard contact. So hey, all right, it works. Up works. Wait for it to stop spinning. See if down works. All right. All right, I'll show you how that control works real quick. As soon as I get it in the thing. There we go. See it rocking in there? Wait for the motor to stop spinning because that's awful hard on that coil. All right? You can see it rocking in there. And that's it. Still works. That's a great thing. So once we get our track, which is right here, and I think this is just a barn door slide. I think that's really all it is. And he welded some brackets on it. I think you could do the same thing with a piece of unistrut. These red scaffolding boards that I'm using, they're pretty expensive. I recommend just using the cheap walking boards, aluminum walking boards, but these red ones, they're awful high dollar for the job. I guess next we will get the trolley in there and try to figure out where the best place is to mount the motor, the gearbox, and the winch. I'll turn it back on when we're ready. All right. Put the trolley in up there, and you can see basically it's just a trolley system, and it'll work its way back and forth. This cable right here with the loop in it, I'll take it all the way over here and anchor it off. Probably at the end of the 2x6 where it goes and sits up on top of the wall. That way it's shear strength going this way instead of shear strength going this way. This is our apparatus we got to put together here, and it's all separate pieces. This is the winch part, is the separate piece than the gearbox, and you can see it's geared pretty low. I haven't counted the revolutions to actually know, but I do see a tag on it there. Oh, this is an old dude. It's actually got a brass tag on it. Looks to be 30 to 1. 30 to 1. The Ohio Gear Company. Well, anyway, we got to make this motor turn this pulley, which then it comes out of here and goes to this chain, which makes our trolley and our pulley go up and down. And I see he's got this on a 2x6, this on a plate of steel, and this one here is on a 1x, and this bar I'm assuming held tension on the belt, but it's on a hinge. I don't know if everybody's seen that or not, but it's on a hinge. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount all this on either a 2x12 or a 3/4 inch sheet of plywood, all of it. And then the hinge and the weight of the motor, I'll make it, we'll put it up on the wall this way, so then the motor will be up here and it'll be hanging, if I'm thinking about this right. And then the hang weight will be the belt tension. But we shall soon see. I can't go any farther yet because I do not have the chain. And then obviously this is the belt that came with it. And I think what I'm going to do is wait till I get the chain, get it mounted, and then, oh, there it is. Take it over here. It's pretty locked up. Like I said, it's been sitting a while. I could probably free it up, smack it around, put it in the vise, but I think I'm just gonna wait, go to town tomorrow, run to Real King, get a piece of chain, and we'll mount all this on the board, and then I'll see what my belt needs to be, my belt length. So until next time, we'll see what we can get done then.